aliens fighting. One alien. Another alien. Alien Wars. It's just long after the Terrans and the Zergs are dead. It's just going to be Protosses on. After they don't have some kind of common enemy to battle against. They're like, wait a minute, I want power. Listen, I've got some weird belief. I've got to impose that on everybody else.
Triumphant Song Gaming. Hero.
PvP time. Where do you think they're going to proxy buildings?
If I knew, I might be a GSL Codex champion, Artosis.
Actually, this season you might be. You just always knew where the buildings were. Sons for Protoss.
I recognize that handwriting. That individual's been down here many times.
You keep saying that.
I just keep proving. I just want everybody on the stream to know that I'm smart.
Well, we're going to go back and get all the clips. Well, not we, but Fudgy is. And we're going to find out that actually you're wrong. And it's different handwriting every time and a different hand holding the sign and stuff. Everything these people write just looks like hieroglyphics of Tasos. That's why he thinks it looks all the same.
What? They're both going to go right next to each other?
Oh, this is too
Now,
funny.
how... Wait, now... Okay, so neither of them... Did anybody see the other one's probe, though?
This is so silly. No, neither of them did.
Oh, my God. Well, this is kind of the ultimate metaphor for Protoss. If this was like a novel, okay, this is the part where you'd have to write your essay on. To get your thesis, okay? In esports literature. Like, so what did that mean they both proxied next to each other? Huh?
Yeah.
What is that really? What is the author trying to say here?
This is so funny. Are you serious?
Are you serious? And why do you think the author chose to have...
This is so stupid.
Why do you think the author chose to have neither player know that they proxied against each other?
Well, that, I feel, was the unbelievable part of it. And that's why, you know, that wasn't good fiction.
It's like a metaphor for life, you know?
I can't even believe this.
I hope we can catch the exact moment when they're going to realize, assuming that moment comes.
They're never going to realize. Actually, I think the one that's going to realize is Hero when his Oracle flies out.
Yeah.
Like, that's like going to be the moment. A couple of depths from Hero coming up. Oh my gosh. Actually, since he's making an Immortal first, then I think maybe the pathing will show it.
Yeah. You think an Immortal can beat that pylon? What's your take on that?
Yes, I think so.
I'm not sure. We don't see pylons and Immortals fight that much, so let's not call us too soon, okay?
This matchup, sometimes we do. Oh my gosh.
So the Oracle gets out, and then the Immortal.
It's going to pop out on the top. Tell me
hold on.
The top.
I got to pay close attention. There's going to be a lot that's about to happen. He's not moving it yet.
Well, right off of the Stasis Ward. Look at that.
Yeah, well, maybe better to do that than to try to...
And the Stalkers came in at such an angle that he did not scout. Oh, he found it. Right now, you got to know Hero's thinking, why is there an Immortal over there?
Yeah, like, huh? Okay, so the second Oracle... We now know that an Immortal does beat a pylon. That's good. So the second Oracle can't come out. Now there's going to be, I think, a lot of momentum here for Trap, right? Just pick him up. Pick him up, bro. Look at that. Look at that. The War Prism is mad dogging that Oracle. Okay?
Yeah, it is.
Well, you might as well just kill this.
Yeah, no reason not to take out the S-Gate. Couple additional batteries going up here, Robo as well. Got to play it defensively. It's too bad he only got the one Oracle out, because like one Oracle against a shield battery and a Stalker, that's pretty one-sided. Two Oracles? Oh, you got some play there. Hero in a tough spot. This does not look particularly holdable.
Is there anything else that he has? Is it just really the Adept and the two sentries and a Stalker?
Pretty weak right now.
Well, this one probe.
He's even making an Observer. He assumes there must be like ETs or something if he has nothing else.
What was with that force field there? What happened?
Oh, God.
What just happened with that force field?
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
Yeah.
What is that force field?
He's so wiggly, he just hit that button and cast it.
All right, got a be able to pick off some of the sentries. Nice pickup. He has an Immortal out, so that gives him a little bit more of an opportunity to hold this.
Maybe he won't kill him here. Problem is, even just getting the gate, you're already so behind. Another,
Yeah, well, you're sitting back so defensively here that
with caveman tech. Well, I guess.
oh, if he fails to kill, that would be so funny.
Oh,
Oh my
run,
god,
run, run, run,
this
run,
is
run,
too
run,
funny.
run,
Come on.
run, run.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's hiding in the trees right now.
You should have seen the look on Hero's face. He did that thing where you like pucker one cheek like this.
Yeah, your face is contorting.
Yeah, you're just like, "Ah, that's too bad. One of those. He really did think it was too bad.
All right. I'm assuming he's not going to shade in with this, but... Oh! Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I guess you could just spray down something and pick it up right away. Glaives.
Of course, it's
Glaives,
Trap.
my friend.
You gotta go Glaives.
If this was a pastry, it'd be a glazed donut.
Whoa.
Whoa. I've still got it, guys. I've
That
still
was
got
really
it.
good. It's really good.
Yeah. Well, the first dilemma right now for Hero is to just try to get out of his base. Trap, even though he hasn't expanded yet, can be the first one to expand, which is what's most important right now. The ability to expand is more important than even trying to take the base itself. Because if you can keep Hero in timeout over here where he's stuck in his main, that might be all you need. By the way, the Immortals are actually going to charge up on those shield batteries. He's going to come in from a certain angle here, but it seems like Trap's already ready.
I mean, these are all decent tries, what he's doing right now. And you know what? I think as he gets another Immortal, maybe he can fly across the map with that. I love how useless this Oracle is. He's getting so little done with it. It's done like as much as that Observer's done.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to start his own base. It's going to be a little bit later than the base here for Trap, but again, you know, the big concern, I think, is that eventually Trap's going to have so many more Immortals and Glaives. Did he just... Oh, he got it. For a second, I thought I saw him cancel or something weird. So Glaives just finished. So, I mean, the muscle is going to be here for Trap. Hero might be able to play this one out, you know, with some micro tricks, but I don't know, man. Trap's pretty solid in moments like this, you know?
Yeah. Hero's actually going into Disruptor Tech, which I think is a pretty decent idea, but is he going to live to it?
We might not get to see that idea ever come to fruition.
I want to close your eyes.
You want to close my eyes?
Yeah, Thesis, I think you should close your eyes. This is going to be brutal when this comes in.
Okay.
Look at that. Was that a revelation that only got the plate? Like,
yeah, I think so.
What am I even? What is this? What is this thing doing? All right, good micro right there. Good hold by Hero.
Okay, looking to come in again. I don't know. It seems like Trap doesn't want to overcommit here. I think he says, okay, you know, I'm in a good spot, but...
It must just have been the fact that there were so many Immortals defensively. Because now he's got Glaives, which I guess he can use for some harassment. But Disruptor is a great counter against this type of
unit. You know, if you don't do a lot with the Glaives right away, it's generally not a great investment. Glaives is one of those upgrades, unlike, you know, like Zealot Legs is helpful to the whole game, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, well, eventually you got to get this thing. Glaives is like, it's supposed to do something immediately.
It is very much an early game upgrade, but isn't PvP nowadays always considered to be in the early to early mid game?
Yeah, no, we're in what we call super late game. We're in end game right here. As they both have their second bases up. Yeah, this is
like, look how many probes. One of them almost has 30 probes. This game can't go on much longer.
Yeah,
it cannot go on much longer.
I mean, the longest PvP I've ever seen, Artos.
Yeah.
We're about to 10 minutes, everybody.
I've seen games where both the main and natural mine out.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Remember when this used to be that they couldn't kill each other in PvP? No, hold on. They have an attack coming out here. Oh! I like how he threw something towards him, like it was a
he like dropped him
mine.
out. I felt like he dropped him out, and then he couldn't find the key on his keyboard to shoot the balls. Like, really? Oh my God! What are we seeing here, Hero? Oh, those were good force fields, actually. That was almost like a bait. Hero's doing a great job in this fight right now.
This War Prism might be taken out here.
Oh my God!
What is going on with Hero this game?
It looked so weird for a little bit, but just smashes.
They call me everywhere, man.
They call me everywhere.
Yeah, he was everywhere back there.
Yeah. Oop. Oh, it doesn't quite lose that immortal somehow. Nice try with the
I
flank
can't
there.
believe that the hero is going to come back and possibly pummel this base.
Good targeting.
Oh my god. Excellent targeting.
That is a lot of immortals, though.
Okay. Now there's not quite a bit of anti-air. He's going to get some stalkers coming here, but this could get popped by the disruptor. Oh, good control. Hey, really good
Just
job.
barely
If
out
he
of
gets that
range.
War Prism, there's nothing that can help him keep this base alive here. The War Prism can keep the Immortal alive for so much longer otherwise.
Well, it looks like he's just going to be able to break through, right? I guess a couple disruptor hits could be helpful.
Oh,
my
you're
God,
so
are
good.
you kidding me?
He's so good.
Every time.
Look at that. He doesn't even care about the disruptions. He's like, whatever. It's like they're like flies or something.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Get out of
It's
here.
like, you never get hit by those.
GG.
Wow,
Damn.
Hero wins that game? That's
Wow.
crazy.
Trap is looking a little bit frustrated with that. Trying to hold back a smile there, like, well, okay.
Yeah, look at that lip bite right there.
Yeah.
Jeez. So I'm really surprised and impressed that Hero was able to take him out there, showing how good of a unit Immortal can be.
There's
Some great
Ragnarok.
force fields and
Ragnarok
everything as well.
pops out of a Nidus right by the PC.
Luckily, we were out of game, so Immortals didn't kill it. That would have been painful. I just wonder right now who GG and Enemy is cheering for.
That's the big question.
Yeah. Now, it's kind of funny seeing Hero up 1-0 right now, because I do feel like Trap is, again, the strongest player in the group.
Yeah.
But if Hero just gets out in first place, I feel like if I'm Impact or Special, I might be a little bit upset about that, you know?
Yeah. That wasn't in the script.
Yeah. You
Cy-
kind of expect for Trap to do it, but... All right, next map going to be Cyber Forest. Thank God we're not going to go to one of these interesting maps like Thunderbird, Turbo Cruiser, GSL
God
Football.
forbid. Cyber Forest will be the map, as Artos has said. Right now, Hero, shockingly, with a 1-0 lead against Trap, where it really seemed like Trap had the upper hand at the start. Hero, with his control and finesse, closed it out.
Jin Air Green Wings. Trap. Triumphant Song Gaming. Hero.
Cool. It was some great control. It looked at the beginning when they were in the center that Hero was whiffing it, and then just the force fields came down and beautiful micro there.
Well, that's one of the reasons why Hero, for a period of time was killing basically everybody with his timed attacks. Is he's actually the best at fighting.
He's
with
the
his
best
arm.
at fighting.
He's the best at fighting. Like if you take
Hero
like
can beat up my pro gamer dad.
Absolutely, he can beat up all of our pro gamer dads. Like he's just way stronger at kind of getting in there and then controlling the units correctly. Most of the time with timing attacks, at least half the time players hold them off, unless it's some kind of trend that's going on. In which case, the timing attack will be dominating everybody until the other race or other players kind of figure out, okay, here's how you hold this off. But Hero had so much success with that because he's just really smart with controlling his units and his army. And so I think it's no surprise that even though I think Trap had a more sophisticated approach to that game, and I think in a lot of ways had the right setup to close the game out and get a win, Hero just controlled better and kind of moved through. The disruptor shots were so ineffective because Hero was so graceful in how he controlled everything.
Yeah, the Trap seemed to be just out of range every time. It was like he didn't want them to get jumped upon, which definitely can occur when there's that many Immortals. If you're too close, Immortals will just gun them down before they go off.
It should be pointed out, too, in case you guys, or some of you are just tuning in, that was a game where they proxied their pylons next to each other and didn't know until, as late as you could possibly have, that there's a pylon hidden right next to where you're trying to hide something.
Right now, there is that proxy Stargate from Hero. So will Trap actually have a battery ready in time? It's a big question. Couple Adepts coming out, pushing these Stalkers back a bit. He wants them to play with the Adepts. Wow, I'm surprised he let that finish. Oh, you know what? I wonder if he does this on purpose to make sure that the Stalkers are not anywhere near the base to stop the Oracle.
Oh, that's a good point. You know, when you have so many limited units at the start of a game,
Generally,
having
you
them
zone with
relocate.
them, though. Like, generally you zone with the two Stalkers at the front of the base anyways.
Let's also keep in mind that battery's there. He has the Adepts done. Does that force him to maybe make that finish there or something like that? And he can try to pop in there. Now it cancels.
Okay, the first Oracle coming up right now. Shield battery about to finish. Fortunate for him. Oh no, that's the wrong color. Sorry. Oh wow, 4 kills already. Oh, looks like he will lose that Oracle.
Okay. For a second, I thought he wasn't looking there. You know, the Stalker was so late to actually attack that. Now we've got Trap beginning to come out of his base. His robotics facility is about to finish.
Yeah, he's playing
Good luck.
it pretty much as hard of a defensive macro game as you really can in this matchup right now. He's got those additional sentries going into that nice robotics tech. Well,
A
this
little bit
is the most
indecisive there.
indecisive
Yeah,
Oracle
you better
ever.
make your mind up, Hero.
It's like, well,
He's
the
like,
Cybercore,
nothing
no,
will have
the-
shields.
Yeah. Shield batteries disagree with him on that.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well, this is one way for an entire game to fall apart as well.
yeah.
2 Adepts is the bare minimum you need to do an insane amount of damage to an opponent's main here early on. We've had a lot of games that are just lost because these 2 Adepts get in there.
Look at that, 6 kills. Better
Okay.
than the Oracles.
Trap headed southbound here, looking to try to pick a fight as a Hero. Basically, the time for the Oracle is kind of done. There's an expansion up, not a lot to defend. Hero's trying to remake probes because he took such a beating from those 2 Adepts that got in there early on.
These
And the
Stalkers
shield
are...
batteries-
Oh, he actually just lets 2 of them up. I mean, I don't think
this
that's
is
going to
enough
do
to
it.
cover them.
Yeah, he's got the 2 Oracles going over, and there's
No.
just too much there.
I think Trap's just ready for everything. Look at this.
Yeah. Seems like he's just got him.
Yep. No Immortals popping out here to save the day either.
Nope. Even going to unpower these gateways. Yeah, the Oracles come back with the recall. It's just not enough, though.
Yep. Is it though? No, he's got some more warp-ins here.
Yeah.
GG, Trap takes game 2. So we're tied up 1-1.
Yeah, very well done there by Trap. Just kind of deflecting everything Hero had. And our next map going to be Kairos Junction.
Even though our results are even right now, I think it's fair to say that Trap has looked to be the better player. He definitely had a lot more moments where he was winning. Basically, Hero won
Yeah.
with incredible control right there in the end, kind of defying odds.
He executed it very well and ended up taking the victory, so that's great. But yeah, Trap kind of falls back on a slightly more defensive strategy here. Nails his timings on everything.
Yeah.
You know, takes a little bit of damage from the proxy Oracle. His shield battery is timed out for a main base Oracle. And yeah, it's just kind of stomps through him. Hero playing fast and loose there, but unable to find that probe damage he needed.
Well, let's go to game 3 now. You were mentioning Kairos Junction is our map. Trap looking very strong, but Hero has shown that he can lean back into that great unit control. Even if, you know, technically he's not in a good spot, he's very good at fighting. Now, let's also, in Hero's defense, Trap got inside that main with 2 Adepts and killed off a good amount of workers. And that makes the setup for that attack very easy to do.
Absolutely. That's a big part of it.
But it's 1 base versus 1 base. If you lose 5 or 6 probes, I mean, that hurts. Even though, you know, you can have an Oracle that might kill some workers, the pacing's different. The Oracle doesn't have utility throughout all of the early game like that. You know, it can run out of energy after those moments. It can't be utilized in the same way. Whereas you kill that much with those Adepts, and even 1 Adept gets out, and then you do the attack in, not much you can do to defend.
No.
Our game is now loading up. Trap versus Hero. The winner moves on to the round of 8 in the GSL.
Jin Air Green Wings. Trap. Triumphant Song Gaming, Hero.
Alright. See, I have a feeling that Hero will definitely keep up the aggression, but what are we going to see from Trap? Right, the way he played that, I mean, absolutely nothing wrong with it, but it felt like what people were doing a few months ago, where it's like you get your hallucination, you kind of have some stalkers hold on, you take your Nexus, you know, you're playing a slightly more defensive game.
What's this?
What?
No hidden pylons yet, Atosis? Actually, we still have plenty of time for something weird to come down.
Yeah. Don't need him right off,
Yeah.
but soon enough.
Let's see where they start to go, though. Here we go, Trap going up. Yes. And he's not just, you know, counting the points on that cactus there at the top.
No, probably not.
That probe is there with purpose.
I mean, he might be doing it
Yeah.
because he's sitting there waiting, but there goes the pylon. Is he actually going to put anything at that pylon, though? Sometimes you just hide a pylon just so your opponent thinks that there's something out there.
This is a very advanced technique, since they're going to count that, you just put it out there, and then they will expect there to be some kind of crazy tech when there's in fact nothing coming at all. And so we have a Stalker and a Sentry being made. It's going to be the Robotech to start things off for Hero. We're waiting to see what Trap is going to choose, what fork in the road you pick. One of the things about Protoss in general is it's unique that once the core finishes, there are so many different techs available. I think it's one of the reasons why Protoss are able to do certain types of cheese in ways, just throughout all of StarCraft, all 20, 21 years of StarCraft that we've had. The core allows you to go in insanely different directions.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you want to go for air units, or do you want to go for a robo, which, by the way, there's all these different ways that can go. You want to go into DTs or Blink?
Well, that is a very racial design of Protoss, right? Is that you get all of your tech options at very, very early into the game, whereas Zerg, you have to get up to Lair, then you have to get up to Hive, and with Terran, you know, you've got the tech tree of Barracks, Factory, Starport.
Right. And that's also why you can see players go into one tech, but they're always lacking in another tech, basically, when you're Protoss. So you never have the whole thing. And then when you see Protoss in the late game, it means they have all those early game techs they were trying to get. One of those ones they were trying to get, they filled in the other ones later on. Mm-hmm. And so whenever you see Protoss teching up, it's not just what they have, it's what they've given up on having to be in this position early on.
Yeah, it's a good way to think about it, I think.
It's one of the ways that, you know, occasionally DTs will just kill somebody.
Yes.
You know, where it's like, well, you didn't get detection, sorry.
Even in StarCraft 2, we've had that.
Yeah, every once in a while you get this spot, you go, yeah, that's it, man. If you can't see the invisible units, they'll kill everything. It's not all the time. And that's also why PvP technically has... there's so many different ways that the matchup can go early on that you have to be a real veteran of all aspects of early game if you're going to be good.
Yeah.
But I think it's also what we saw SOS have some of the best PvPs ever. Was he was so good at handling these unique situations, because SOS, for a lot of StarCraft 2, has basically been the player that was the best at thinking on his feet.
Yeah, lots of mind games and whatnot.
Yeah, lots of intuition.
Look at this game, right? It's a 3-gate robo play here from Hero. Trap scouted it with hallucination, cancels Nexus, went up his ramp. It's still going to be a little bit hard to hold, but he's going directly into Disruptor tech.
Now, we've seen this before, guys, with the Disruptor tech, and it was Hero that was completely untouched by this.
But I think it's a good choice, especially when you're stuck down your ramp in a situation like this. I feel like you will find some damage. Good micro there by Trap. Look at that.
This is great.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh my god!
Wow!
Seriously though.
Here's our Toast's play-by-play that. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Ah! Stop him! Somebody stop him!
Hey guys, I'm a gamecaster. Oh my god! I can't believe what I'm seeing here.
I can't believe it! He wanted that gateway
Oh my
so
god!
bad. He wanted that gate.
Yeah, no, I understand that I was saying weird stuff in play-by-play too. That was funny.
It's like I'm watching an Immortal kill an Immortal that's right-clicked on a gateway. I'm like, that's not how it's supposed to go. By the way, this is...
Your reaction was very genuine too.
Yeah. So he's actually getting speed for his Prism, which is super cool with Immortals, but also getting that Disruptor now. I really like how Trap's going about this. He's adding 3 gates here.
Yeah.
And of course, he lost 2 gates, so it's not like he's going 5 gates, everybody.
It's
Calm
not like
down.
he's insecure and he's trying to make up for something else. Okay, he needed those.
He did. Speed Prism makes this super neato.
Okay, here comes the Hallucinated Phoenix for the Scout. All right, we're going to Disruptor versus Disruptor. Pure chaos Artosis.
Yeah. Well, the speed is done for this Prism.
All right, guys. Let's get those shots in sync. Come on.
Oh, there's no battery. They don't care. This is the one time you really can't just let your hair down and shoot how you want.
Let your hair down. Yeah, exactly. Hey,
That's
you
that
do
long
you
hair,
this
too.
this harass, okay?
Yeah, just shoot how you like.
Yeah, don't worry about them out there. They don't matter.
Just
This is your
target the
moment.
same probe.
Yeah.
Just hide the Prism. I mean, not the Prism, the Disruptor. 'Cause, he picked up.
Oh, he might have,
just
actually.
As the Phoenix was coming, but
That'd be a good catch
Yeah.
if he did do that Artosis.
well, Trap is going into Stargate, so I don't think so. Or sorry, I don't know why I just got that.
Trap
mixed up.
is going.
I'm surprised that he's going into Stargate because
Artosis.
Stargate used to be a counter to this type of play.
Okay.
Damage that pylon.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Where are your pylon
damage it.
shields now?
Was that Disrupt drop as well? It's kind of a cool way to try to chase it. He wasn't on a speed Prism, could have lost it there.
Oh.
Is he just going to go Phoenixes with this? I think
I mean,
so,
I
right?
guess you can. That can kill Warp Prisms and pick up Disruptors.
Yeah, canceling the Disruptor shot is just so powerful.
Yeah. Well, then you have this thing, your micro, that doesn't even do anything
Yeah.
as far as the Disruptor player goes. All right, so he's going to try to come up now again. Keep in mind these naturals as well as the ramp. There's not a lot of surface area to try to move around on, so sometimes you can get a Disruptor shot off that really does a lot of
my
damage.
God. Good split there by Trap.
All right, what is there, a second upgrade for the Warp Prism? I felt like that was even faster than I've ever seen it before.
Well, there was a sense of urgency that time.
It's like Mario Kart, like it touches a star or something and it just goes crazy fast. Okay, here we go. Got to see where these Disruptor shots land.
Not the best one right there. Has that Phoenix out.
Oh!
Nasty shot. And then a whiff. Is Hero just going to micro his way to victory? Well, at this point, we can call it macro as well since he's way up in supply.
Yeah.
Look at Trap here. He's trying so hard to get these Disruptors to hit something. Ah! He doesn't know the rules of Disruptors. That was clear that one shot first, and he let it do it.
He's like, just watch
let
it
it
happen.
happen.
Oh!
He's like, no, I believe hard enough, I can do it. No.
If the fans cheer hard enough, my Disruptor shot will come out first. Good pickup here. Takes out the Immortal.
Yeah,
Great play.
Nice. That was good.
And I think Trap might even try to pursue here. Another good pickup here. Dropping that. But he's zoned him back. Okay.
Ooh!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't even believe it! Graceless, did you see that?
Oh! Oh!
The humanity!
People think you're play-by-play, and it's actually someone just dumped a bucket of spiders on you. That's why you're saying that.
And you can't tell if I love or hate the
Yeah,
spiders.
you just don't know. It's... Oh! That was sick. Okay, he takes out that Disruptor.
Oh! Oh my God,
Oh my God, oh my God. Can Hero actually do this? His supply's beginning to shrink here. And I think that's it. GG. Trap takes it.
Wow.
Oh my God, oh my God.